this. There's a lot of people up here.
Okay, now that they've been put into position, we have to tell them what animal to display information about. Select one of the education boards to bring up its information panel. And from the drop-down list, select ring-tailed lemur. Although I'm sure that last part was obvious. When you link an education board or a speaker to an animal, you need to make sure that said animal is close by. If it isn't, the guests will get confused and won't learn as much. Okay, now that we've done the education boards, let's pop down a pair of speakers. Speakers play audio to the guests so they can learn while they look at the animals, instead of having to go through the laborious process of reading. Oh, one thing to bear in mind is that it's important not to put the speakers too close together. If you do, the guests won't be able to understand what's being said.
Point taken, okay. So we need speakers.
Now we simply need to link the speakers to the ring-tailed lemurs, just like you did with the education boards. Fantastic! Oh, it's worth remembering that education boards and speakers both need power to work. They won't do much good without it. Oh, it looks as though our vet has completed their research on ring-tailed lemurs. We'll need to collect the results. We can do that by clicking on the notification or by going back into the vet research area.
Yeah, but what about power? Well, they have power. What I can see, they have power.
Go on, collect your research rewards. Just so you know, vets will continue to research an animal even after successfully completing a research level. I suppose when you're in the zone, you're in the zone.
Well, then we'll just let him be in there, I
Now
guess.
that we've enriched the lives of our guests, let's enrich the lives of our ring-tailed lemurs. Some animals, like lemurs, will have a climbing need. That means they have a requirement for a certain amount of climbing space, and you can fulfill that requirement by building them a climbing frame. Let's find out how much more climbing space our lemur friends need, shall we? Select one of them and bring up their information panel. Next,
How the hell
click on
are
the Terrain tab.
Terrain?
Now, as you can see, the lemurs need quite a lot more climbing space. But as it happens, I've already got a climbing frame blueprint built for you. So you can either pop that down or build one yourself from scratch.
Yeah, I will just...
It's not always just climbing needs that you have to worry about. Other animals might need a certain amount of water in their habitat so they can go for a swim. They certainly do keep us on our toes.
Yeah, but these don't. I will just place that down she made.
Oh, that's a great climbing frame for them. They're going to absolutely love it. Do you know what would make them even happier, though? Nicer food. But that's true of all of us, though, isn't it? You can unlock better quality food for animals through research. Luckily, we've already unlocked some for the lemurs, so all that remains is to make sure they get served it from now on. Let's bring up the habitat information panel by selecting the lemur habitat.
You also need less sand, apparently. Is that something I can change while I'm here before? And take some soil. So where do we have sand in here? I don't really see any sand. I don't do anything anyway, so I have to wait with that. Around the water? Yeah, that looks different. Let's take that. It's more than that. Is that good enough? Alright, they are. Yeah, that worked. That's good enough. Now they're happy. Now they want better food, so I need to find a gate, I suppose. I just need to press in here.
Lovely. Now select the Animals tab. There we go. As you can see, we can set the food quality in here. Just click on the drop-down menu and select Grade 2 Food Quality. Grade 2 Food Quality. My mouth's already watering. So, a new climbing frame and better food. Oh, you've really spoilt those lemurs rotten. Now, I think it's time we looked at one of the zoo's most important responsibilities. Releasing animals into the wild. You see, when we feel an animal is ready, we can release them into the wild. But what makes an animal a good candidate for release? Well, their age is an important factor. I mean, we can't release an animal that's a juvenile, just as we can't release one that's gotten too old. They'll also need to be fertile. After all, the idea is to repopulate the wild, so the best candidates will have a high fertility gene. And together, the age and fertility of a candidate will determine how many conservation credits we'll be rewarded when we release them. Now, conservation credits are vitally important. They're the lifeblood of your zoo, because earning them allows you to adopt even more animals. And what's more, the animals you can adopt will be of a higher quality. So, with that in mind, let's pop over to our orangutan habitat.
Alright. It's over here.
Okay, I'd like you to find Agang, the Bornean orangutan in the habitat, and select him, please. You can either click through each orangutan in turn, or select the habitat barrier, go to the Animals tab in the Habitat Information panel, and find him in the Animals list.
Is that the one? Release into the wild. Alright, let's do it.
I know it's sad to see him go, but he'll be happy out in the wild. And he's a wonderful candidate for release. Young, strong, and fertile. Excellent work there. You've definitely got potential, you know.
Ah, I see you've been doing some homework. Although, it hardly seems like work when you're learning about something as adorable as a ring-tailed lemur. I imagine I'd have got much better grades at school if there'd been less algebra and more aldebra. Tortoises.
Ah, funny.
Okay, so far we've done a lot of work with habitat animals, but now it's time to learn all about exhibit animals. Let's build a brand new exhibit. I've marked an area for our new exhibit. How about we head over there? Lovely. Now let's build a new exhibit in the gap that's been left. Just add it to the building like we did with the research center earlier, then pop it into the gap.
That one? This one doesn't have any path, no. Yes. Is it?
Perfect.
There we go.
The next thing to do is adopt an exhibit animal to go in there. How about a Gila monster? Open up the exhibit trading section and adopt one. Just as we do with habitat animals, we need to send the Gila monster to the exhibit. Click on the exhibit to send it there. When you send an animal to an exhibit, it'll automatically be given the correct setup. But that doesn't mean it's completely ready for them. So let's finish it off. We'll start by adding some enrichment items. Click on the exhibit to bring up its information panel.
Uh-huh.
Good.
Done.
Now click on the Layout tab.
Layout.
Oh, well, it looks like we've only got the enrichment level 1 items unlocked at the moment. Never mind, let's turn on at least one of them for the Gila monster.
Hiding place C.
As I'm sure you know by now, you can unlock more enrichment levels by having one of your vets do some research. Now we'll also need to set the temperature and humidity in the exhibit. These are vitally important for keeping our Gila monster happy and comfortable. Click on the Climate tab.
And there's so much fiddling
You can see the Gila
around.
monster's desired temperature and humidity. You can change both of these by adjusting the dials below. Make sure it's going to be nice and cozy.
It's about 39, then this need to go all the way down pretty much. Okay, that's too much. It's about 20.
That's the ticket. And the last thing we need to look at is setting up the different windows. So click on the Windows tab. You can edit and customize any of the windows on an exhibit. A window can be closed and blank, or have a 2-dimensional background, or even a 3-dimensional background on it. Why don't you have a play around with the options?
Let's see. Close. No, I don't know.
There's also an exhibit education board. Pop them down near your exhibits to teach your guests about them. Let's add one now.
Yeah, take it easy. Which one is that? Guy. 4. Yeah, 4 one we can. Like that. Yeah, I haven't even got to building yet. Still a lot to learn. Done. That will do. What do you want us to do? Education board. It's down here, down here. Exhibit. And we need to press it. Like that.
Lovely stuff. Now our guests can learn all about our venomous friend here. Right, now, I've got a bit of a big job for you. I need you to increase the number of species in the zoo. You'll probably want to adopt both habitat and exhibit animals to do so, which will mean building plenty of new habitats and exhibits for them. Go on, off you pop. I'll check in with you when you're almost done.
Is it in here somewhere? Ah, there you are. It's just chilling out. What's that? Research? So it wants to have 3 more different species. Then increase the average habitat species overall welfare to 90%. Okay. So let's see what we have. We have one exhibit that doesn't have anything yet. It's over here. Animal trading. Rewards. Animal storage, nothing. Exhibit trading we need to go to, of course. Giant burrowing cockroach. Tiger. Giant tiger land snail. Oh, what more do we have? Frog. Can do. So we need to make sure that we do not. Yeah, we already have one of that. It's easy to look here, actually. I think the frog will do, yeah. Right, so that one is high rating. I don't know yet what this means. I think that will just cost us that, but this animal is being adopted for cash. It cannot be released to the wild. So what, if I get this one, I can release it to the wild? Only 50%. Well, let's get this one then. Okay, that's good to know. It's already there chilling. So let's see, layout, pet research. CPT is pretty bad. Let's pause in case it doesn't die or anything. That one need to go down pretty much. Mid needs to go up a lot. Windows. This isn't essential as far as I know. Nah. Let's add nothing. See if that gets better. I see. That's good to know. Doesn't seem to like the exhibit pretty much. Okay, I think I know what we need to do. Since it's just a tutorial, we can mess about, I suppose. So, staff, a vet, so research. That's a frog. There we go. Now we just need to wait a bit for that one. Education bonus. Yeah, but this is not what we are getting. We're getting these first. Reading research. Fun fact. Reading research. Education bonus. Oh yeah, I haven't done that. Yeah, maybe we should add an education panel here. Oi, oi, move it. There we go. Wait, what? Can't find an accessible research center with space. Oh, okay. But let's get rid of this guy then. You. it said they were overlapping, but... Oh, I see, okay. Unless you said it like there. So we need 2 more. See, can I get 1 more exhibit maybe? Then we make a habitat somewhere. Like out here. Possible actually, I don't even know if that is possible. Maybe out here. There's nothing out here. See, so what do we need? I think I can just copy everything. Like... Is that a small exhibit? So all of that is tied to this? Leave that then. See a habitat. Maybe it's just easy to make 2 habitats. Blueprints. No. We are gonna need walls, that's for sure. Barriers, maybe it is. But But I need to know also what I'm going to be buying. Listing expired. All of them are really bad. But I mean... Let's refresh them. Let's get 2 of these. This thing expired, great. I think I should begin making at least a path or something. Staff pads? I see, the only staff is allowed to go on these. No, wait. That can't be these. Oh, wait, maybe. That's a staff. Not sure about the other guy though. Oh no. Oh no, no, what did I do? There, fine, maybe. There we go again. Thank God there was an undo tool. Is this only to split into more pots, maybe? Oh, it's a fence. It's just an information center. What am I looking for? That's a research. It looks like an infirmary. That is the trade center. That's a keeper out. Concrete wall panel. Is that what we need? Can I like... No, I cannot. No, it's not there. It's barriers I think I'm looking for. Let's just stop that. We need to take a look here first.